Oh, crap. I was muted. Sorry. I know. I just unmuted it. Sorry. All right. Sorry. Marner's your goal scorer from Carlson and Theodore. Sorry. I had my mic muted. Apologies. Damn it. All right. 1-0 Knights. 1:02 into the game. Well, that was a mistake. All right, we're back underway. Ducks in orange. I'll fix the colors in a little bit. 18:30 to play in the second. At first, sorry. 1-0 Knights. Sorry about the dead mic. Yeah, sorry about that, Dan. Thank you. Marner, 7th goal of the playoffs. Between the legs, it says. From Carlson and Theodore. I was in a rush because I saw the spoiler alert, too. All right, Ducks in orange going left to right. We'll fix the colors as soon as we get another break. Could probably just make Vegas black real quick. All right, in the near boards, Ducks trying to get out of their own zone, but unable to. Knights send it around. And sent out. Knights in white, right to left. Shot was wide, I think by Brendan Saad. Whistle at 17:19. Man, the picture looks terrible. Just absolutely horrific for this game. I don't know why HBO Max is so dark for me on this TV. It's really awful. All right, somebody just got kicked out of the draw, so that's the reason for the delay. I just hit the wrong thing. Another false start on the draw. All right, we're able to fix the colors, thankfully. All right, rough start, but at any rate, the Knights lead 1-0. Shots are 3-0 Knights. Still waiting on this draw. This is about, what, the third, fourth attempt? Far corner. Behind the net. Centering pass by the Knights. Back to, like, I can barely see the paint for the circles that's so washed out on this picture. It's like so overexposed. Like if I tried to brighten it up, it'd just be even worse. I think I have it as bright as it goes. Hannafin gets hit by Granlund in the far corner. Knights send it out. Ducks have it. John Carlson passes. They dump it in. But that is icing on Anaheim at 16:41. Go Mighty Ducks. Games. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Thanks, Ricky. I agree. Go. I don't. Yeah. Knights and Ducks. Yeah, it'd be nice for Game 7. Yeah, thanks, Yin Yang. I should have pinned it. Go, another hockey game. Vegas quick strike. Yep, go Ducks. Yeah, sorry about the audio issues. Forgot I was muted. Knights are 8-1 all time when probably the first, yeah. Excuse me. Ducks take it to the red line. Dumped in by Terry. It's already taken out by Carlson with a K for the Knights. Marner sends it around to the near corner. And Knights kept it in again. Cole Smith centered it. He was trying to get it to, I think, Kolsar. Sent it around. Knights. Far corner. And sent out. Passed ahead. Forgot. They have Dowd, right? I think that was Dowd who sent it in. Up the near boards. Dowd got it at the red line and sent it in again. Now the Ducks, Zellweger sends it across. Carter Hart in net for the Knights tonight. Dostal for the Ducks. Brendan Saad just got labeled in the near circle. Pass to Hannafin. Tipped wide. A shot from the far circle taken out by the Ducks. And Gauthier dumps it in. Hart plays it off the boards behind the net into the far boards. Now sent ahead by the Ducks. Shot from the slot too high. Under 14:45 to play. Near circle shot. That was high or wide. Shots have been updated. 4-2 now. Knights at the blue line. Towards the net, that shot. Rebound, Barbashev. Ducks trying to get it out. Towards the net, Dostal has to freeze it. Pushing and shoving, and they immediately switch to the goalie while the pushing and shoving is going on. Oh, man, director. Shot selection. Come on, man. Show the pushing and shoving. Not the goalie who just made a routine save, for the love of God. Oh, the PWHL is in overtime. I just saw Kieran's post. I was like, what? Holy cow. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. All right, near circle draw. I mean, what are we doing? Just drop the puck. It's going to be one of those games. Yep, somebody for the Ducks kicked out. We're looking at Marner, who's not taking the draw. It's Carlson for the Knights. Who took it for the Ducks? Sent in by the Knights from the far corner. It was wide. Taken behind the net. Marner. Pass. Shot. Blocked. That was Hutton on the shot. Sent around. They added a shot for the Knights. Took one away for the Ducks. Dumped in by the Ducks. Ooh, low bridge there a little bit on a collision. Hutton got kneecapped. That was, man, who is that on the Ducks? Oh, Harkins? Jansen Harkins. I have no clue who that is. Never heard that name before. Knights send it down the length of the ice. Did not beat out the icing, they said. 13:23 the whistle. 2 seconds to go on a loose puck. Wow. Nice. Derek, how's it going? Hello. Another overtime. Yeah. Vegas players. All right. I'm not going to take the bait on who's dirty, who isn't. Tom Wilson's dirty. Rodriguez on Florida is dirty. I'll leave it at that. Gudis for his knee-to-knee hit from the Ducks that wiped out Matthews' knee and the rest of his season is dirty. He's done this more than once. Probably more than twice. Face off in the far circle. Knights. Puck is knocked loose behind the net. But that said, I wouldn't mind if we went 7 here. I just don't want the West to win the cup. That's the main thing. Whistle, I guess it left the zone. And great, they're going to their commercial break as there was pushing and shoving going on. And wonderful. Holy crap, that Marner goal was even more impressive than initially. He did a double tap. He sent a backhander, put the stick between his legs, and then tapped it in again. Holy cow. Bob Gainey of the Habs, Hall of Fame player and award winner for the best offensive defenseman. Nice. Yep. 50 on the Knights, -1. Good luck. They're up 1-0. Humble, solid work grinder. Then a coach and manager for Dallas. Led them to the Stanley Cup win. Gotcha. Yeah, the name sounds familiar. That was crazy. Here, let's do that, and then I'll hit the break. So, in the near boards, Theodore taps it to Carlson. Carlson, long pass ahead to Marner. He has to go one-on-one. Somehow got around to Stahl with a double tap, yeah. Well, I don't have a Knights hoodie, and I don't have a Ducks, and I don't plan to get one. I'll have all but 11 teams before the season starts. So what is that? 21 of 32. I think I'll have hoodies for before the season starts. I might even start selling some of the stuff I have on eBay. Yeah, no, yeah. One isn't going to win this series. This series has been high scoring. It was only 3-1 Knights the first game, 3-1 Ducks the second, but then it was 6-2 Knights, 4-3 Ducks, 3-2 in overtime Knights, so that one was a little bit low scoring. It was quick, though, I think. Or no, that was the Wild. And then this one's 1-0. Saturday afternoon, if there's a Game 7 needed, if the Ducks win tonight, in Las Vegas, 4 Central, 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, 1 Vegas time, Pacific. It's kind of a strange time for a Game 7, but they want Montreal or Buffalo at Montreal at 7 Eastern or 8 Eastern. Dumped in by the Ducks. It's in the far corner. We've played 7 minutes. Far circle shot blocked. It's behind the net. Taken and, well, Ducks keep it in. Killorn lost it. Gauthier taps it back to the defense and heads for a line change. Up to Killorn. Somebody got tripped at the blue line, I believe. Think we have a Knights penalty. Cole Smith probably for tripping. It was tripping on Cole Smith. Don't think Riley Smith is back, is he? Nope. Oh, yeah. Stick between the legs of Seneca, and he went crashing to the ice. So, easy call for the refs. Ducks have a power play. I might, but it's got to be the right price. I don't like to pay more than $35 for a hoodie. All their stuff's going to be new. It's going to be tough to find a... I prefer the light blue for the Mammoth too. I don't want black, white, or gray, so maybe. I may try to get a Kraken. Kraken and Mammoth would be it. Then I'd be down to, I think, 9 or 11. I don't remember. Ducks on the power play. Shot was wide into the near boards. Kept in. Killorn passes. Lacombe, the lone defenseman, at the point. Lacombe with a blast. That was tipped into the far corner. Blue line keeper. Far circle. Tapped away by the Knights. 2-on-2 the other way. They tried to get it to Carlson with a K, but it got tipped away by the Ducks. Lacombe, I just spit. Sorry about that. Up the middle. Gauthier passes. Sent around by McTavish. To the near boards. Nobody there at the blue line. I think that's Marner. Marner in the near circle towards the net. A goal! Shorty for the Knights. Marner with 2 goals. No, they say Brett Howden. Okay, pardon me. I didn't realize it was Brett Howden. Must have been a late pass or a tip in. Marner led it. He had it over the red line. Oh, okay. Marner went up the middle, then went to the far circle. Yeah, an easy backdoor off the stick under the bar. Nothing Dostal could do. And the Ducks give up a shorty and trailed 2-0. So, not too good so far for Anaheim here in the early going. Power play continues and puck cleared by the Knights. John Carlson taps it back and brought up by Leo Carlson. Pass to Granlund. He lost it. It's to the neutral zone. And the Ducks dump it in. Far corner. Man, the dasher board ads are getting annoying already. To the near corner. Terry passes. 20 seconds to go on the Anaheim power play. Terry to the blue line for John Carlson. Back to Terry. Near circle. Far circle. Back to John Carlson at the point. Shot was wide. Rebound. Maybe it hit the post because the ref was doing that. Shot by Terry. Rebound to the far circle. Power play is over. We return to 5-on-5. 0 for 1 on the power play. Brett Howden from Marner. Shorthanded. Vegas with the 2-0 lead. Marner, the earlier goal, 1:02 in from Carlson and Theodore. So Marner with a goal and assist and 2 points. Knights just iced it at 10:04. Yep. Yeah, not looking good for that so far, is it? Yep. Yeah, 2 tremendous plays by Marner on his goal and his assist, his lone assist on the second one. Shorthanded. Just too much speed for the Ducks to handle. Marner just, blew by everybody. All right, Washi lost the puck. Ducks dump it back in and have to tag up, I believe. Under 10 to play in the first period. Neutral zone. Montreal. Vegas skates it in. Sent out by the Ducks. Hart played it ahead. Neutral ice. Ducks have it in their own end. Pass to the red line and a dump in. Killorn sends it to the boards in the near corner. Vegas sends it out. Saad is trying to get there in the near corner. Moore tipped it. Saad centered it. Somebody fell down trying to spin for the puck. No, maybe this is a penalty. Hold on. 9 minutes to go in the first. Yep. Now all of 2 shots. What was the call here? Oh, they called Granlund. Yeah, looks like he tripped. They don't have what it's for yet, but we hit the under 14 media timeout. Golden Knights with the 2-0 lead, and they're heading to the power play. So if you're rooting for the Ducks, not going so well so far. Do I want to switch hoodies? I don't even have... I could switch to the Flames. That's all I can do. That looks all right up there. Give credit to Vegas. Yeah. Mitch Marner has clearly been the best player. It's by far so far in this game. He's got 7 goals in the playoffs. He's got 11 assists. So, Vegas just, 2 incredible plays by Marner. He's clearly head and shoulders the best player for Vegas. Sorry, Mr. SWJ 2009. I don't know why YouTube held your what's your jersey size for that Avs Kulak jersey. Yeah. For me to light on fire. For some reason, I can't show it either. I don't know what's going on. My tablet's freaking out. Maybe what's going on? Sorry, 1 second. Underway. All right, Ducks get it in, and frozen puck at the side of the net by Carter Hart. 8:45. Yeah, no. All credit to Vegas and especially Marner. Marner's 7th goal of the playoffs, his 11th assist. So he's got 18 points in. How many did they beat Mammoth in? No more than 12 games. That's a lot of points. All right, Knights have it behind their own net, and they pass it up ahead. Carried in by Marner, pass to the near boards. Cole Smith gets it back. No, that's Theodore, sorry. Theodore running point on the power play. Eichel gets it back to him. Eichel down low for Marner. Marner in the near boards. TNT, I do not care about soccer. Jeez Louise, take those matches down. I don't care. Sent in by Dorofeev. Dumped into the near corner. 8 minutes to play in the first. 1 minute left on the power play. Scramble. Tipped high above the goal. And somehow, I think somebody swatted it out of there for the defense for the Ducks to save a third goal. Under 7:45 to play in the first. 40 seconds to go on the night power play. Near corner. Hannafin keeps it in. Tipped wide into the far corner. Sent. And tipped out. Shot from the far side. Saved by Hart. Sent behind the net and carried out by Hannafin. Pass to Carlson. Tipped towards the net. To the side of the net. And into the far boards. And finally the Ducks have it. Power play is over. Knights picked up 3 shots. Sorry, I forgot to update. 9-3 shots on goal now. And 6:45 to play. Dumped in by the Ducks, but Hutton got there first. Got it to Dowd. They get it. Knights get it to the neutral ice. Sent by, and now Dostal passes to the far side. Taken by John Carlson, pass to the far side, into the far boards. Red line pass, Killorn with it. Killorn sends it behind the net. Granlund sends it back. John Carlson pass. Gauthier back to John Carlson. They took 2 shots away from Vegas. Puck is to the far corner. Ducks had some chances there. And, well, finally taken by the Knights. Dumped in by Sissons. Around the net to the far corner. Ducks getting a line change. We get to see Gauthier heading to the bench. Just show the ice. Show the puck. My God, TNT. It's not rocket science. Make things so difficult when it's so simple. Sent out by the Knights. Ducks trying to knock it back in. Hurdle tried to tip it out, and now the Ducks keep it in their own zone. More cross-ice pass for the Ducks. Picked up by Leo Nope, that is offsides on the Ducks at 5:04. Yeah, and the Ducks kept one out by somebody swatted it out of the... Dostal was down, and just above the bar, somebody swiped it into the far corner. So the Ducks are fortunately to be down only 1-0. Dave Olson rooting for Vegas. Hello, Dave. Welcome. Ricky, well, the Game 7 series isn't looking good. Well, we got a long way to go. Ducks are at home. You never know. Yep, we got 11 likes. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Definitely Mr. SWJ 2009. That Marner goal between the legs was insane. And his assist was pretty sick, too. Set up Howden. Oh, we didn't do that goal, did we? All right. The puck was sent around by I don't know who, but Marner has it. Marner skates it in, weaves his way in, and found Howden wide open. Like, who the heck was supposed to stay with Brett Howden there? Somebody sent it around. I think it was the Ducks. Lacombe tries to stay. I don't know. Lacombe was going with Howden, and then he kind of just stopped, and Marner found Howden wide open. I don't know what Killorn was doing. He didn't help either. So that's why it's 2-0. My gosh, I'm so sick of seeing the Scrubs guys in these T-Mobile ads. I don't know why Scrubs was brought back. That show ended for a reason. It just wasn't funny. It had run its course. I remember watching it early, but... Yeah, see, I see it says Tammy Olson. I don't know why it's showing Oak. Dave and Tammy Olson, welcome. Rooting for the Knights. Hello. Back to the game. The Ducks dump it in from the red line. We're under 5 to play in the first. Far corner. Knights take it to the red line. Pass to Dorofeev. He's trying to dig it out of the near corner. Eichel back to Hannafin. Sent, steered aside into the near corner. I don't know if they counted that as a shot, though. Ducks send it in again. Anderson behind his net. Anderson sends it out. And now, I think that was Trouba who sent it in. Theodore takes a hit behind the net. Into the far boards. Ducks, Washi gets there. Shot from the far side was wide or high into the near boards. Knights send it out. Taken by Brett Howden again. Near circle shot. No stall on the save. Picked up by Washi. He sends it behind the Ducks net. Pass. That's Carlson with a K for the Knights. Near corner. Carlson lost his stick. Ducks send it across to the far side. Dump it in from the red line. Hart behind his own net. Pass to the neutral zone. John Carlson dumped it in. Far corner. Montreal victory, went in overtime. Man, they were down 1-0 and 2-1 and sent it to overtime. Thanks, Kieran. Abby Rock, the game winner. Wow. Holy cow. Chance is back and with his turkey logo. 1-0. Yeah, First game in a best of 5. Montreal prevails at home. So good night for Montreal hockey tonight. Ducks just iced it at 2:49. Ooh, Howden. Howden tried to hit Lacombe. Lacombe stood his ground and knocked Howden down. Wow. I don't know how Lacombe did that, but boy, he must be a strong dude. He doesn't look big, but man, he had the leverage, I guess, on that hit. 2:49 to go. And we got a 9:23 freight train blowing through town. Whistle blaring. No. We're talking about the PWHL. The victory won in overtime over the Charge. What's the call here? We got a penalty. Killorn gets called for hooking, and he is clearly not happy. I haven't seen a replay yet. So the Knights get another power play. He got into Barbashev. I'm not sure what he was so upset about. 2:46 to go. PWHL, yeah. There it is. Montreal in overtime. The victory beat the Ottawa Charge 3-2. Abby Rock, right? Abby Rock, the hero. She had 2 goals tonight. So did somebody on the Charge. Shot. Another goal. It's 3-0. Shea Theodore, I think, will get this. He does. And the Knights fans in attendance are happy. Power play goal. Shea Theodore off the draw. Theodore at the point. What happened? Couldn't see. In traffic. Dostal never saw it. I don't know. Oh, it went over his right shoulder. Wow. That was a missile under the crossbar. It went just past his right shoulder. Through he never saw it. Can't save what you can't see. 3-0 Knights. Theodore on the power play from Hurdle. Theodore's 4th goal of the postseason. Behind the net. Now the Ducks finally get it out. If they hustle into the near boards. Taken away by the Knights. Yeah, that was a heck of a shot. A sniper shot, exactly. Sent around by the Ducks, near boards. Wow, so the West, if this holds, the West are off till next Wednesday. That's crazy. Whereas the East is going to start either Tuesday or Thursday. Only if it goes a Game 7 on Monday will the East start next Thursday after the West. It's kind of strange, but I guess they're just trying to line them up. That shot was tipped into the netting above the glass. 134. 9 for the shots. Yeah, Dostal never saw it, and it's not his fault. There was just traffic by both teams in front of the net. Just a laser beam shot by Shea Theodore. Hurdle on the assist. They've scored 5-on-5, shorthanded, and a power play goal. All here in the first period, the Knights. False start on the draw. And Eichel kicked out of the draw. Barbashev steps in against Granlund. Back to the near boards. And Ducks in the near circle. Pass to the near side. Dumped in by, I cannot see these numbers, especially when they zoom out so far. All right, Trouba passes. It's tipped by Seneca. Knights have it in their own zone. Pass to the near boards. 1 minute remaining in the first. Eichel to the near corner. Lacombe behind the net. Dorofeev to Eichel. Pass to Trouba. Back to Lacombe. Under 45 to play in the first. And pass again to Terry. Takes it behind the net. Terry passes to Trouba. Trouba sends it up the near boards. Tipped by Gauthier. Hart plays it to the far boards. Knights, I was going to say it. That was out. So offsides called on the Ducks at 21 and a half seconds to go. First period. Shell shock here in Anaheim for the Ducks. Knights were ready to play and from the get-go, especially Mitch Marner. All right, face-off, neutral zone. Ducks have it. 15 seconds to play in the first. Sent in. Now by the Ducks. Anderson sends it in. 4 seconds to go. Terry's pass tipped. That's it. That's the end of the first period. 3-0 Vegas. Was not expecting a 3-0 score in this one so soon. All right. Did we get the Theodore goal? I can't remember. Let's do it right now. Off the face-off. Hurdle sends it back to Theodore. He takes it to the point. Yep. And through Minchikov and Marner, it just, like Dostal was trying to maneuver, and it just went over his blocker's shoulder, his right. Just under the bar and in. Just no, he didn't have a clean line of sight to see it. 9-4 the shots. Three nothing the score. Face-offs 11-7 Knights. Power play 1 for 2 Knights. 0 for 1 Ducks. Hits 12-9 in favor of the Knights. Block shots 5-4 Knights. Giveaways 8-8. Takeaways 3-2 Ducks. All right, so the victory in overtime beat the Charge. Wait, what did they do? Oh, what? Huh? No, Abby Rock didn't. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I was looking at the penalties. Gosh darn it. Nicole Gosling was the hero at 1957 to get the equalizer from Maureen Murphy and Marie-Philippe Poulin. Or Poulin. Abby Rock from Laura Stacy and Maggie Flaherty. Abby Rock with her first 2 goals of the playoffs. Rebecca Leslie with 2 for the Charge. And again, Nicole Gosling, the hero for sending it to overtime. So they play every other day. They'll play Saturday at 1. Yeah, I'll be at my son's game. Plus, those games are on YouTube. There's no point in me commentating on something that's already free. Got 2 games still going in baseball. Earlier, oh no, the Wings lost at home. I don't really like Alana Smith, though. It's kind of hard for me to root for the Wings. But at Lynx win on the Minnesota wins on the road in Dallas. The Lynx 90, the Wings 86. Liberty Trail at the Fire in Portland. The Fire 22, the Liberty 14, 9:07 to go, second quarter. Yeah, only 4 shots too. Exactly right. Dodgers 1-0 heading to the bottom of the second in LA. Dodgers over the Giants 1-0. White Sox 6, Royals 2, top of the ninth. So the other final, Cubs shut out the Braves 2-0 in Atlanta. Phillies beat the Red Sox 3-1. I think that was the only finals we were missing. All right. I'm going to take a quick break soon. I'll be having duck for dinner on the golf course later. Duck is good. I do like duck. I do like me some duck. Yeah, you're right. And McNabb. McNabb got suspended for that, whatever they called. They called a 5-minute interference and game misconduct for what should have been a 2-minute minor. And so they're without McNabb, one of their best defensemen, and Stone. And Lausen. Lausen, I think, is hurt. Riley Smith is hurt. So they're missing some key pieces. I don't know what's with the Ducks. I'm assuming Gudis is hurt. I don't know. Paling got hurt. Hines is a young dude. He's just scratched, I think. Yeah. Laser beam? It was a straight line shot. Yeah. All right, Dan. Yeah, have a good one. Yep, they sure did. All right, I'm going to take a break real quick. Please hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. On the video, I should say. The thumbs up or like button on the video. Please consider hitting the subscribe button for the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. And I thank you for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. All right, let me cue up the music. I got to plug in my phone and my tablet too. Not playing the way they're currently playing. If they can turn it around as soon as the second, sure. If they make it 3-1, game on. If it's 4-0, that's going to be hard to come back from. But yeah, I'm not counting them out by any means, but it's not looking too good. Knights were ready to play. All right, we'll leave the Liberty Fire game up. Do they... Yeah, we'll just do that. It'd be easier to see while I take a break. I need to I'll fix my schedule later. Obviously, there won't be, let's see. Well, we'll wait, but I got to move everything up a date. All right, let me cue up the music and I'll be back. I can't stand that Portland Fire logo. It's supposed to be a rose burning. It looks like a burnt marshmallow on fire or something. I don't know if I want to get all right, let me find the music. We'll start it here. All right, thanks everybody. Yes, I would change from Dostal to Husso. What do you got to lose? I think Husso's solid, but the last goal wasn't his fault. He couldn't see it. But desperate times call for desperate measures. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Okay, we are back, just about set for the third. Still is Dostal, so they did not make the switch for the Anaheim netminder. I'll have to fix the schedule another time. Yeah, let's get that schedule page up though, so I remember. All right, are we ready yet? I mean, what is taking TNT so long here? I probably should get out and get back in. Ricky, it's Golden Knights. Well, I don't know why you keep calling them the Kings. Are you trying to pretend it's the Kings for my sake? I appreciate it. Sent behind the net and immediate icing called. 1949. Yeah, I can't stand both these teams, but I really want the team from the East to win. Oh, wonderful. Now we get to see Jim Hairball, the Chargers head coach. What does this have to do with hockey? Oh, him and his clown father rang the bell or drum or whatever the heck the Ducks do at Honda Center. Thank goodness I don't need to listen to that clown. All right, sent in by the Ducks. They're in orange going right to left. Knights in white, left to right. We know that Jim Harbaugh is in the booth. We don't need this on the score bug. Shot by the Ducks into the near boards. Lacombe. Let's see. Trying to dig it out. Korzak. Oh, my gosh. We know TNT. We know. They are terrible. All right. Puck is sent to the neutral ice. Lacombe dumps it in again. Finally, they take down that annoying... I agree. I would have gone to Husso. Not that Dostal has been bad. Like, the second goal was not his fault. The first... I don't know. I mean, the third goal wasn't his fault. I mean, really none of them were, but you got to light a fire under this team and wake them up. Oh, my God. Can we be done with Jim Harbaugh? Seriously. Oh, great. What? The NFL schedule released tonight. All right, great. Can we focus on Game 6 of the second round in the Western Conference? I mean... This has nothing to do with the NFL. Sent behind the net into the far boards. Near circle. Ducks trying to get to it. Leo Carlson sends it around. Blue line keeper. Pass sent through the crease into the far boards. Zellweger kept it in. John Carlson a shot. That's into the near corner. Zellweger tips it. And, well, Ducks still hold it in. Long possession. They did pick up a shot on goal. Still 3-0. Dumped in. 2 minutes gone in the second period. Right outside the penalty box. Pass to the blue line. Terry gets it in the far boards. Knights send it across. Minchikov with a shot. That's sent wide or tipped wide. Knights send it, but not out. Knights pass to Marner. Marner plays it off the near boards. And Carlson for the Knights tips it to Howden. Howden lost it, and the Ducks get it out. Well, it paid off for Montreal to stick with Dobish. Didn't pay off for the Sabres. They switched after 5 goals through 2. And they still lost 6-3 earlier today. Sent out by the Ducks. Hannafin for the Knights has it. In front of the benches. Ducks take it to the near side. Minchikov. Jeez. And into the near boards. Sent up by the Ducks. Again. No, by the Knights. Icing. Pardon me. They went to the corner cam. 16:38 to play. Yeah, no, I agree. 3-0, and if it's not 3-1, I don't think the Ducks have any chance. If they get the next goal, game on. But if it's 4-0, that's it. I don't think there's any coming back from 4-0 against this Knights team. So the next goal is huge. 16:38 to play. 3 shots by the Ducks here in the second. Back to the blue line. Long shot blocked. Behind the Knights net. They can't get it out. Lacombe. Now who has it? Washi. Now Lacombe in the near corner. Dowd got it out. Ducks have it at neutral ice. And Washi skates it in. Shot. And Carter Hart the save. And he hangs on at 16:07. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. We have 23 votes. 57% for the Ducks. 43% for the Knights in the 23 votes. For some reason, I only see the poll on my desktop chat, not on my tablet and not on my phone. I don't know why. YouTube, and it's like the YouTube app too on my phone, which is strange. Maybe because I create the poll on my desktop. I don't know. All right, Leo Carlson kicked from the draw. Somebody else taking his spot. It's Kreider against Eichel. False start. Gotta be kidding me. Just drop the puck, man. Nobody cares. He's still talking to Eichel. Now he's talking to Kreider. Now talking to Eichel. Face off. Ducks. Zellweger couldn't keep it in. The Knights have a 2-on-1 the other way. Eichel shot. I don't know if that was higher. It goes into the far boards. Ducks counter. Ducks up the middle. Zellweger's shot saved by Hart. Under 15:50 to play a second. Off the far boards. John Carlson now sends it ahead. Dumped in from the blue line. Seneca passes. Leo Carlson shot tipped into the netting above the glass at 15:30. So the Knights had a Eichel shot from the near circle. I guess that was saved by Dostal, unless it hit the post. May have tipped Dostal first. Then Hart made a save the other way. All right. Face off. Sent out by the Knights at the neutral zone. Killorn with the puck. Far circle. Sisson's trying to dig it out. They send it to Anderson, who takes it behind the net. Sent up the near boards and out. Terry sends it back. Pass to the near side and taken into the near boards. Behind the net. That is Hurdle. Shot blocked. Dostal, a glove save on another shot from the slot. We got pushing and shoving at 14:44. 11-9. Knights shots 3-0 the score. Knights. Oh, brother. So most wins facing elimination. I think Quenneville is one short of tying. 22 is the record, and Quenneville's at 21, tied with somebody else. Face off. Ducks control. And sent ahead, I think, by Lacombe. Hart plays it to the far boards. It's knocked behind the net. And Knights can't get it out. Ducks, well, now the Knights send it out. This is going to be icing on Vegas at 14:20 to play in the second. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. If it's 3-1, game on. If it's 4-0, game over. 3 likes for 20. I think we're at 27, but thanks, Ricky. Yep, agreed. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, finally, Jim Harbaugh returns to his ring, or his, seats on the glass, I guess. Jeez Louise. Face off. Kept in. Lacombe to Killorn. Lacombe a shot. Rebound wide behind the net. They send it. Scramble in the crease. Where's the puck? Have they blown it dead? We got a lot of pushing and shoving, too, as we watch Hart dig the puck out from the goal cam instead of showing the scrum. My gosh, TNT, it is not that difficult to show what's going on the ice. Just stay on the goal on the regular cam. Yeah, I think they hit the side of the net. Tried to center it. Terry was getting cross-checked by Korzak. It looked like Korzak hit somebody else too. He hit Trouba. I don't know. They never set a goal, so 14:08. Apparently no calls coming out of this mess. No shots either. I don't know if the Ducks want a challenge or I don't know what is going on.
There you can see great detail there to pick that up as it's stuck under the left side. And you can see Marner pointing to it.
Oh, I wonder if the puck went from the outside and under the puck, I don't know what Quenneville sees, but penalty on Carlson. Mr. Pop Smoke in Twitch commenting, who do I think is going to win? I said, hopefully Buffalo or whoever wins the East. Oh, sorry, forgot to put Carlson in the box. I didn't hear what the call was. Ducks power play. And the Knights skated out. Don't forget they had a shorty. They've had a 5-on-5, a shorty, and a power play all in the first period. Yeah, I think the puck went from the outside under the base of the goal. Cleared by the Knights. 13:30 to play. Second period, 1:20 on the Duck power play. Yeah, so don't forget, this is Carlson with a K. He's the penalized player for the Knights. The Ducks have the 5. The Knights have the 4. Sorry, my score bug is backwards from what you would see on TV or NHL.com. John Carlson shot in traffic. Carter Hart makes the save at 13:04. Just 11-10 on the shots. Doesn't he pick up a shot there? Yep. Well, thanks for the support. I'm sorry that it perturbs me so much and I vent my frustration so much, but it's like it's not difficult. Just stay on the main cam for like 99% of the time. That's all I want. Lacombe to McTavish, down low in the crease, sent wide to the far boards. Cleared by the Knights. Tostal couldn't get to it. It's picked up by Lacombe. Lacombe to Gauthier. Gauthier drops it back and out of the zone. Not much going right for the Ducks. Why does TNT have the Ducks shots in orange now? That's so weird. They've completely lost it with their graphics. It's a very faint orange tint, but it's probably bleeding up from the power play below it. Speaking of the power play, it's over. We're back to 5-on-5. Ducks got like 2 shots, and that's it. All right, puck is in the near boards, near corner, sent around. The Knights keep it in. Puck at the blue line, pass to the near circle. Coughlin with the shot too high for the Knights. I think that was Sod trying to dig it out. Back to the blue line. Coughlin again, another shot. Dostal gave up a rebound. They sent it behind the net. And at the neutral ice, dumped into the bench area at 11:23. That'll be a whistle. Under 14 to go. No goals in the second. Still 3-0 Vegas Golden Knights or the Anaheim Ducks. Just added a shot for the Knights. Let's check in on Portland. Liberty take the 2-point lead at halftime over the Fire. 39-37. Really? Their 3-letter abbreviation for Portland is PDX? What? Because it's the Portland Fire? How do you get PDX for Portland? I'm at a loss. I don't think I use 3-letter abbreviations though. Only in my thumbnails, and it's going to be POR the whole time. I don't understand PDX. One game going in Los Angeles. Dodgers 2, Giants 0. Top of 4. Giants have a runner at first, 1 out. The last final score not reported. In Chicago, the White Sox 6, the Royals 2. Sox are 1 game over 500. Holy cow. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I need to fix my schedule. Oh, that stinks. High winds. PDX is for the airport? Okay. But they don't do that for anybody else. You're not going to put YYZ up for Toronto. Gotcha. Well, why? That makes zero. I mean, I understand it now, but it makes 0 sense. Not going to put YYZ up for Toronto. That's silly. But thanks, Star Strider. Sent in to the near corner. I'm putting POR. That's got to be a mistake. I can't believe they would do that. I'm sure they have TOR for Toronto. They ain't going to use YYZ. 11:09. Another whistle. Oh, that stinks. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, gotcha. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that at all. NYL, New York Liberty. I mean, you either get WAS or WSH for Washington. You know, there's sometimes differences. All right, behind the net. PDX would make me think Phoenix because Phoenix is PHX, but all right, Lacombe. No, Trouba sent it out. Lacombe has it into the ozone, sends it to the near corner. Oh my gosh, I don't care about the French Open TNT either. Get these ads down. Dumped in. Ducks by the benches. Knights dump it in. Camera finally follows. And pass to the near side. Sent up by Trouba. Anderson picks it up. Far board. Sent out. Anderson has it for the Knights. Shot. Glove save. Dostal. He hangs on. Anderson pushing afterwards. He got hit, though, after the save, so I don't blame him. 10:04 to go. 13-11 to shots. Score at least one, Ducks. Yeah, they need one this period. I agree. And just hate the Ducks more. Can't type. I'm a Kings fan first, Sabres fan second, Canadiens fan third. If I could watch the Blackhawks, Hawks fan, all the Canada teams then after that. I'm rooting for the, East winner, though. Do not want any of these West teams to win the cup. All right. Ducks finally get it out of their zone. Far side, near circle, sent up. And towards the net, steered aside by Dostal. Ducks send it out down the length of the ice. On net, though, so no icing. And my clock is way behind. And what is wrong? I didn't mute the mic. I don't know why YouTube live control panel is going nuts. Another whistle. Apparently offsides on the Knights at 8:51. And that's the under 10 media timeout. Man, this game is like ground to a halt here. We're halfway through regulation time, though. All Knights, 3-0. Yep. No, I hear you. Right. Off of phone data. Right. I know I had a power outage. Or no, I had an internet outage. Did not have a power outage here. And had to use my mobile minutes, and it yeah, I used them all up. Had to use my wife's. Had to cancel a second game. Okay, I don't know why I keep getting an error from YouTube live control panel. Yep. Still. Yeah, it's always a toss-up between either Montreal or Chicago with me. I love both teams' red jersey. Even though I don't really like red, their red jerseys are my favorites, the Hawks and the Canadiens. Agree, Ricky. Oh, man. All right, back from commercial. 14-12 shots, Knights. 3-0 the score, Knights. 8:51 remaining in the second. So Ducks it would behoove them to get a goal here in the second. If not, they got a tall order for the third period. And by the same token, or the other side of the coin, Knights should be pushing for a fourth. Don't sit back on a 3-goal lead. Shot from the near circle. Glove save. Carter Hart hangs on. 8:34. Most assists per game NHL all-time postseason. Eichel is fourth. Gretzky 1.25. McDavid 1.09. Draisaitl 0.94. Eichel 0.92. Mario Lemieux 0.90. Wow, there's your top 5. Most assists per game in the postseason. Eichel's fourth on that list. All right, face off. Dowd. Nope, false start. Never mind. We'll do it again. $8:34 to go. Dowd versus McTavish. Oh my gosh, can we just drop the damn puck? Face off, finally. Dowd wins it. Sent out by Coughlin, I believe. Kolsar centers it for Cole Smith. It goes to the far corner now. Dowd couldn't get there. Blue line keeper for the Knights. Near side, Coughlin sent one. Collision in the crease. Sent out by the Ducks. Over the red line. Gauthier sends it around. Near corner battle. The Knights get it, a saucer pass to neutral ice. And did it go into the crowd? I don't know. We got a whistle at 8:01. Delay of game. Puck over glass against Dowd, I think. I'm assuming. Yep, delay of game, puck over glass. That's what I was wondering. Ducks get a power play. Dowd with the error. Yep, nobody touched it. Was not tipped. Just carried the penalty box into the stand. So, power play time for the Ducks. Mighty Ducks is a funny name. Yeah, but they dropped Mighty a while ago. All right, face off. Granlund. Who took I think it was Eichel for the Knights. All right. Terry passes now to the blue line. John Carlson. Back to Granlund. Near circle. Back to John Carlson at the point. Far circle shot. And Terry sends it to the blue line. They keep it in. Knights clear it down the length of the ice. Picked up by John Carlson behind the net. Under 7.5 in the second period. Pass from the far circle to the near circle. Shot Granlund in a goal. The Ducks light the lamp and get back into the game. 3-1. Power play goal. I'm assuming it was Granlund. Yep, Granlund on the power play from Terry and Leo Carlson. So don't give up yet, Ducks fans. Granlund's 5th of the playoffs. Terry and 8th assist. Leo Carlson is 7th. Granlund just inside the near circle, buried it. Nice cross-ice pass. And Carter Hart screened by Brett Howden, his own teammate, and he got beat glove side high just over the pads. Yeah, he couldn't get a clean look at it. Howden was in the way. And game on, 3-1. Sent out by the Knights to the neutral zone. Taken behind the net. Trouba sends it around, but not out. Knights shoot one. I think that one may have been wide of the net, but a glove save nonetheless by Dostal. Yeah, I don't know if I would count this shot, but I'm sure they'll revise. What? All right. I'm sorry I highlighted that. That person is gone. I think we've banned this person before, too. I don't know how they came back. All right, taken behind the net. I got to stop highlighting stuff before I've read it. Dumped in to the near corner. All right, near boards. Minchikov to the far side. And into the near boards. Happily married Bella. And what difference would it make if I was not, straight either? What difference does that make? Offsides, a call on Anaheim, I think. 25-year anniversary of first Fast and the Furious. I feel old. Yeah, welcome to the club. I know. I don't even know if I've seen anything beyond the first one, and it's been forever. I couldn't tell you. Excuse me. Missed the draw. Big shocker. Shot wide. 6 minutes to play in the second. Pass taken behind the net. Anderson. Far circle into the near boards. Now taken up by Granlund in the near boards. Nobody's with him, though, for the Ducks. I don't know if they were getting a line change or what. That was more of a comment than anything. I got to stop just immediately clicking on stuff. Oh, and the Knights hit the post. Or actually, yeah, it was Marner. It was at the corner of the crossbar and the goalpost. Marner drilled it. It happens. There's clowns on YouTube all the time. I'm just sorry that I highlighted it. I gotta be better about that. I should quickly read it before I highlight it. That's my fault. And I swear we've banned somebody with that name before too. That's what happened last year during the WNBA. Somebody with just the simple name James popped up like 3 times making racial comments, because there were black women playing basketball, and also had a swastika as their profile photo, background or whatever. So I don't know. YouTube does hold some stuff, but they let a lot slip through too. And I even asked them on Twitter, like, why can't we ban that symbol and they danced around the issue. All right, let's check in on the Liberty Fire. This PDX is killing me. Sorry. 58-46, Liberty lead, 4:02 to go, third quarter. In Los Angeles, Dodgers 2, Giants 0. Top of 5, 1 out, nobody on for the Giants. Oh, did we do Granlund's goal? Maybe not. Here, we'll do it right now. Pass to Terry. Terry carries it in. Terry gets it back to Granlund. Granlund buries it past Hart. Just above the blocker, or just above the pad, glove side high. What just happened? 5:26. Did I forget to reset my clock? Or did TNT just screw up? I don't know. I guess we had a false start on the draw. Who would have thunk it? Oh my God, another one. Just drop the puck, buddy. Nobody paid their ticket. Nobody turned on the TV or stream to see you make a perfect drop on a freaking face-off. Finally, the Ducks win it to Zellweger. I mean, good Lord, these stupid linesmen drive me absolutely crazy. Ruining the game of hockey. Dumped in behind the net. Cole Smith plays it to the blue line. Pass again to the near boards and sent down the length of the ice and iced by Vegas. Wonderful. Another whistle, another draw. More time for linesman shenanigans. Yeah. And they got Satu Sabali too. Her sister left, I think, for Toronto. But they got Satu Sabali. If she can be healthy, she'll be good. Wow. Did Seneca get hurt? No, they're talking about Paling's injury. Good Lord. That happened last game. Awesome. 4:59 to go. They get back after showing that old injury from last game. Terrific coverage, as always, TNT. Good Lord. Trouba picks it up after the Knights knocked it in. Ducks send it in. Behind the net. Far corner. Knights pass. Sissons have it. Oh, geez. A late... Wait, the ref is pointing. What's this call? I'm with Torts. They called a penalty? For what? They don't have it on NHL.com yet. Interference on Dowd. Are you kidding me? They get a little liberal with these interference calls. Holy cow. Ducks get another power play. They just cashed in on the last one. Wait a minute. No, there was, never mind. Trouba also. I didn't see what Trouba did, and I didn't hear the call. My bad. 4-on-4 instead. Yeah, they don't have it. It's just Dowd and Trouba. So Dowd's was interference. Trouba I didn't see or hear. Wait, who? Oh, the Liberty. Gotcha. Yeah, what game? What channel? Oh, it's on Prime. Yeah, 6250. Yeah, Portland's new. Not being mean, but both these useless teams are going to get destroyed by Colorado. Vegas are the Yankees. Yeah, well, I agree. Yeah, day-to-day Satu Sabali. She's really good. She was on the Mercury last year. No, I know. Colorado's the best team in the league. There's no doubt about it. And nobody in the Pacific was going to mount a challenge against them. Eichel towards the net, and it's into the far boards. That's why they need to go back to 1-8. I'm done with this divisional crap and wild card matchups. There's no reason that Philly and Pittsburgh should have been playing in the first round. And Carolina-Philly should have been a first-round matchup, not a second-round matchup. So I'm done with these matchups. They need to go 1-8 again. I don't understand it. Knights have it in the near boards. No, I don't like any of the teams in the West, but I'm not going to deny how good Colorado is. There's no denying just how good they are. I think the Wild are a good team, and they had no trouble at all with them in 5. Marner up the middle. Somebody fell down. It was Dorofeev. Behind the net, Trouba. No, Lacombe. I sometimes mix up Lacombe and Trouba for some reason. Red line. Still 4-on-4 for 20 seconds. Far circle shot into the near boards. And Zellweger has it in the Ducks defensive zone. He passed to Gauthier. Now Moore has it. Pass to Kreider. Kreider sends it to the far circle. We're back to 5-on-5. Shot. Zellweger blocked. Behind the net. Kreider looking. Washi trying to dig it out. Blue line keeper Zellweger. Pass to the VAR circle. Blocked. And sent out by the Knights. Sissons by himself against 3 Ducks. Now 4. Into the near corner. Yeah, it must have been a line change. Washi skates it out. Ahead to Kreider. Or VL. That's VL. And a hit by Granlund. They keep it in. Back to the blue line. Near circle shot. Wide into the near boards. VL. That pass got to the far circle. Eventually. It wasn't clean. Granlund to the near corner. Sent to the blue line for Lacombe. Shot. Tipped into the near circle or blocked into the near circle. To the far boards and sent out by the Knights. And a pass up the middle. Lacombe sent towards the net. Big rebound given up by Hart, and the Knights clear it. Not far enough for icing. Trouba picks it up. Under a minute to play in the second. And far corner. Sent behind the net. Near corner. Killorn goes down. Knights skated out. Eichel up the middle. Near circle. Eichel looking. Takes it behind the net with 30 seconds. Sent off the side of the net. Pass to Marner. Marner puts it behind the net. Can't see who got it. That's Howden. To, I think, Saad in the far corner. Nope, that's Dowd. 26, not 20. Pass to Anderson. Shot in traffic. May have hit Marner. Marner slow to get up, but he is up. And the Ducks clear it to the neutral ice. That'll do it. That's the second period. 3-1. Oop, yeah, Marner's still feeling it. Oh, boy. And pushing and shoving. And, of course, TNT missed it all. Terrific coverage, as always, by TNT. Wonder how bad Marner's knee is. Or he's holding his left wrist, too. He got hit by friendly fire, I think. Oh, Anderson, I think, blew up somebody along the boards. That's why maybe after the whistle, possibly. Anderson had a shot that Marner tried to jump over. Okay, it wasn't his knee. It was one of his skates that got hit. So maybe he's got a foot issue. That's the score, 3-1 Vegas. Ducks got one on the power play. We head to the final 30. Final 20. 3-1 Vegas. Go Ducks. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing a game 7. I don't like either team. I don't like who's left in the West. So Kings fan first. Oop. Yeah, I remember watching it when it was new. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it a little bit, but I think it was only when my friend had HBO. I don't. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. You always got to be thinking about 4, not 3. I totally agree. Yep. Yep, I agree. I agree. Giants tied the Dodgers. Star Strider reports 2-2 halfway home, bottom of the 5th in Los Angeles. Dodgers coming to bat. I agree. Unfortunately, I'm hoping for Buffalo first, Montreal second, Carolina third. I really don't want the West to win. I really, really, really don't. Colorado just won in 2022. They don't need to win again. Go Ducks, says Mark. Hello. Yep, we're at 21 likes. Thank you. Hello, the Rose Whisperer. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Duck dinner. Don't say that. No game 7. We'll see. I'm thinking selfishly for the channel, Peter. Believe me, I want the Ducks to lose. Believe me. I really do need to find that link to that clown play-by-play announcer the Ducks have, and of him thinking Brent Seabrook was selling a penalty or diving when he got blown up along the glass and he was knocked unconscious. Most ridiculous thing I've ever heard somebody say. Is that duck soup or duck noodles? Burn the ducks. Yep. I agree. Go Buffalo. Yeah, it's okay. Scrappy second period. I said before, duck at the golf course, end of second period. Did not say that. It's anybody's game, really. It's still up for grabs. By the way, end of the third in Portland. I hate this. PDX. Liberty lead by 17, 70-53. 2 game 6s, yep, for the NBA. All right, if you happen to see the poll in the chat, vote for who you think's going to win. We have 36 votes. It's 50-50, so 18 votes for the Knights, 18 for the Ducks. I only see it on my desktop, so I don't know why I don't see it on my tablet or on my phone. Yeah, no, that somebody did mention that. I think Star Strider mentioned it. But can you imagine them using YYZ for Toronto? I hate their logo. It looks like a burnt marshmallow. It's supposed to be a rose on fire. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not counting out anybody. No, the Ducks are not the Avs, though. I will say that. The Ducks are not the Avs. But no, I agree. It's anybody's game. I said if it's 4-0, game over. If it's 3-1, game on. And they got 3-1, game on. But I 100% agree. I said that when it came out. It looks like a burnt marshmallow or burning marshmallow. It does not look like a rose on fire. Throw the duck in the logo. I love it. And Blue Jays are off. Gotcha. Did I put the score in? Yeah, I did. Did I put it in Twitch? No, I did not. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting that subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Also, if you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream. It's all free. On Twitch, it's faster and commercial free, though. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you all being here and keeping the chat alive. Yeah, possibly. I don't want to talk about the Wild anymore. I don't want to praise the Avs any more than they've already been praised, too. Yeah, I had to scroll up to find it. We had a lot. Thank you. Wait, what? You didn't want to subscribe? Unsubscribe? All right, well, like, at least. Oh, I need to fix the schedule. Let's get into that. All right, now we're talking May 15th to the 19th. Tomorrow night, WNBA doubleheader off of Ion. Washington Mystics, Indiana Fever, the first game, 6:30 Central. Chicago Sky, Phoenix Mercury, Game 2, 9 Central. If necessary, Saturday, Game 7 of this series, Ducks Golden Knights, 4 Central. We will have Game 6, Sabres at Canadians. Canadians can close it out, and they lead 3-2 and have a game at home. All right, we need to look into Monday. Well, Tuesday, let's see, Monday. I'm so sorry. Monday is only if there's a Game 7 back in Buffalo. Tuesday hockey is only if wait a minute. What did that release say again? Oh. Okay, the West will not start till Wednesday. The East will start Tuesday if Montreal closes out at home. The East will start on Thursday if we head to a Monday Game 7. Then it'll be West Wednesday, East Thursday. All right, so yeah, we don't know if there'll be hockey Monday or Tuesday yet. All right, let me look into WNBA then. All right, so that's tomorrow. We're doing 2 of the 4 games. For what? WNBA was off Monday and they're off Saturday this week. I can never figure out their schedule. It's so strange. Sunday, yep, 12:30, and we'll do a 6 o'clock game, the Sky. Rather do Sky Lynx at 6. 5 o'clock games, I like to eat at 5. That's another reason to avoid that. All right, Monday. So if there's no Game 7, Monday we'll try to do the WNBA doubleheader, Mystics Wings, and Sun Fire. Ugh. Boy, they got to speed these games up, though. They've been going over 2 hours, which makes doing these maybe not possible to do a doubleheader. First game's actually on Peacock. So I do have Peacock, yeah. For whatever reason, they're not showing the USA Network games on Peacock, which makes 0 sense. Tuesday, there's only one game, but yeah, we'll have that. Tempo Mercury. Wednesday, I don't get the 2 USA games. I'll only get Sun Storm. But by then, yeah, we might have hockey, so. All right, we'll figure out Monday, Tuesday later. We'll know more soon enough. All right, I'm going to have to take a break and get more water, too. Oh, gosh, this stupid Duluth trading whatever commercial. Do the Knights have any injuries? Stone, I'm pretty sure, is injured. McNabb was suspended for, I have no idea why. They called that 5-minute major for interference just because Paling got injured. It should have been a 2-minute, and that's it. He got a 5-minute major and a game misconduct last game and a 1-game suspension for what should have been a 2-minute minor. I don't know why they overreacted just because Paling got hurt. I think Riley Smith is hurt too. So I believe Stone and Smith are hurt. Probably Lawson too, because I think he'd be out there if he was healthy. And McNabb was suspended. That's all I really know. Paling is hurt for the Ducks. I'm assuming Gudis is. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, if you see that Marner goal, yeah, it was insane. No, I gotta go. I only looked at it briefly. I like the late buy. I like the home stretch to finish. They're on the road quite a bit early, but that's probably fine. They're at the Bird Killer Stadium week 1. Then they're playing the injury stadium. That's not good. Week 2. Then they get the Falcons at home. Oh, pardon me. I gotta go get the water. Falcons, Bucks. I mean, that's not bad. Bears, fine. Cowboys Sunday night. That's fine. At Lions, Panthers, at Patriots. Obviously, that's going to be a tough game. Vikings. I mean, Patriots could be on the Super Bowl loss hangover. Vikings before the bye. So they get the bye before they play the Rams on Thanksgiving Eve. Saints home against the Bills, home against the Dolphins, at the Bears, but then that's their only road game is at the Bears. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 at home down the stretch, so that's good. It's hard to say, how they'll do. Yep, Ace's dream. I don't know. They like to take Mondays off, too. All right, I got to get water. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Hopefully this third period goes okay. I don't know. Cough is kicking in. Yeah, I don't understand how I thought with the 2 extra teams and the expanded schedule, I don't even know how many they're playing. They played 44 last year. I don't understand the Monday off day. Why the heck are they off Saturday? Just because they're that afraid of game sevens? I don't know. They're playing Sunday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, tomorrow's Friday. Washington. The Giants, number 2. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you, Peter. I know you're a Rams fan. Thanks. I was pulling for the Rams. I wanted Devontae to finally make a Super Bowl. I was sad to see him not beat the damn Seahawks, especially the Seahawks. Yeah, Washington's. Yeah, but at least they're getting a new field. We're stuck with this Giants Jet Stadium for forever. And because the NFL doesn't bother to have set a standard for field conditions, there's colleges and high schools that have better fields than NFL's teams. It's so bad. This fake turf isn't that, safe. I mean, I know you have trouble with in weather maintaining grass, but I don't know. Packers still use a hybrid. Denver used to, New England used to. No, both of them went to just full grass, but Packers have a mix. They have like a hybrid, real grass with synthetic sewn in. But it's way better than Chicago's field and amongst others. All right, we're finally set for the third. I know. It was such a strange year last year. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the turf is, and they're stuck with it too. That stadium ain't going to be replaced anytime soon. At least Washington will replace eventually. All right. Excuse me. Ducks in orange, left to right. Knights in white, right to left. In the near circle, Terry with the puck for the Ducks. Pass to the near side for John Carlson. Sent ahead. Anderson behind the net for the Knights in the far boards. Terry gets it loose. Sent to the near corner. Trouba sent it around. Ducks keep it in. Leo to Trouba. Trouba backhander. Hart saved it. Rebound. Taken to the near circle. Seneca shot. Hart doesn't have a mask, and a whistle sounds. What happened to Hart's mask at 1903? I think he made a glove save. What the heck? Where's the... Come on, TNT. Let's get to the... Oh, for fudge's sake. Yeah, it was lifted off with the stick. I think the Duck player grabbed the Knights player's stick and flipped it in Hart's face. Killorn. No. Just show... My God, TNT. Why are you so bad at everything? Yeah, it was Hannafin who... No, Killorn grabbed Hannafin's stick and flipped Carter Hart's mask off. That's not a penalty? Holding the stick? Hello? I don't... Dumped in from the red line by the Knights. Near boards. Can't say I've ever seen that happen. Lacombe sends it out. Icing on the Ducks is the whistle. 18:45. Alrighty. I think no shots on goal. I think 18-17 was where we were after 2. All right, after the draw, the Ducks send it out of their own zone, up ahead. Boy, that was a weird play. I thought somebody got tripped for the Ducks. Far circle, Howden towards the net, launched into the post or the crossbar. Maybe he was trying to avoid hitting Dostal, or maybe he got hit by a Duck player. Near corner. Battle for the puck. Nobody's dug it out yet. Knights, let's see. Send it to the blue line. Send it behind the net. And Kolsar keeps it in for Vegas. And I don't know what the ref just pointed to. Yeah, the net definitely got dislodged when Howden ran into it. He got hit by Moore, so it's Moore's fault if he made contact with his right leg into Dostal. So that's Moore's fault. You can't blame Howden for running into Dostal when Moore hit him into him. 17:54 the whistle. Did they fix the net? Apparently. Still waiting for the Ducks to get lined up. Chop, chop, boys. Jeez Louise. False start. We're waiting. Washi versus Hurdle. The Ducks get it out. Right wing carried in by Gauthier. Pass to the far circle. Shot wide. Tipped into the near board. Sent towards the net. Behind the net. Hannafin gets there first. Sends it out for the Knights to the neutral zone. Pass to John Carlson, who dumps it in. And sent to the red line and dumped in. Behind the net for the Ducks. They send it up the near boards, and the Knights have it in their own zone. Send it up the far boards. Around and around in a circle we're going. John Carlson couldn't get it out. A goal from the slot by the Knights. A bad turnover by the Ducks. And it looks like that was Dorofeev on the goal. That might be all she wrote. Barbashev on the assist. Dorofeev's 8th of the playoffs. Yep, John Carlson. That was a great keeper by Barbashev. Pass to, and Dostal beaten blocker side. Granlund missed on the pass. Granlund had a chance to prevent that. And then Trouba was slow to get to the slot. Back underway. 3-0, 4-1, a 3-goal lead now for the Knights. They're trying to avoid a return trip. Easy for me to say, to Las Vegas in Game 7. Ducks in trouble. Trouba shot, saved or blocked to the far side. Now the Knights send it out. Trouba. All right. The Knights have it. Trouba passes. I'm sorry, the Ducks have it. Good Lord. Long day. Far boards, dump in by the Ducks. How is that not offside? Hannafin tips it, and the Knights get it to neutral ice. Cross ice pass to the near side. Red line to the neutral zone. Howden pass to the far side. Knights dump it in. Near circle. Shot by Marner was wide. Yep. Dorofeev from Barbashev. That's the goal. That's the assist. Puck is at the neutral ice, and nope, no whistle. Both teams getting line changes. 15:30 to play. And far circle taken behind the net. Centering pass out of the zone. Pass for the Ducks. Back to Trouba. Trouba sends it up the near boards. Couldn't get it to VL. The Knights dump it in again. All right. Killorn. Nope, not Killorn. I don't know. Couldn't think of Lacombe. Briefly had it. Killorn is there behind the net. Knights send another one. It's wide. Kept in at the blue line. Marner. No, Theodore. Why am I I'm losing it here? Seneca has it. Dumps it in from the red line. It's far boards. Pass to John Carlson. A shot. Don't know if that got through. It's sent out by the Knights. 19-18 are the shots. 4-1 the score, Vegas. Seneca gets knocked off the puck. His pass to Killorn is knocked away. Ducks have it in their own zone. Pass to John Carlson. Up ahead. Granlund to Zellweger. Shot. Tipped. Frozen puck at the side of the net by Carter Hart. 13:58. That means it is under 14 media timeout time. Gauthier put it right under the pad of Hart on that last shot. Hart looked over his shoulder because he thought it was by him. Baltimore Ravens is my NFL team. In the first game, they play the Colts on the road. 9 road games for them. No. It's 17 games. You get 9 home. You get how does it work? You get it's 8 at home, 9 on the road, and you rotate every year, I think. Then you get 9 at home, 8 on the road. But international games factor into that. No, we're still at a 17-game schedule. It's 18 weeks because you get a bye week. What a goal. Nice shot. Pass could not get it out. Yep, bad clear by John Carlson. Yep. Yeah. Yep. It probably. Ow. Yeah, no, it's 8, either 8 at home or 9 at home. They rotate every year. We haven't been approved for 18 games yet. It's probably coming, which that's going to be a disaster. You think there's injuries now. All right, I'm going to get out and get back in just in case this fell behind. I don't think that normally happens with the TNT app or HBO Max app, but you never know. Just under 14 to play. They just added a shot for the Ducks. 19-19 the shots. 4-1 the score, Vegas. False start. Eichel versus John Carlson. We're going to do it again. Come on. Did they kick Eichel? I can't tell. It's too far away. Yeah, they did kick Eichel. Barbashev won the draw. It's in the far corner. It's along the far boards. Now Coughlin takes it behind the net. Knights send it out. Into the far side. That was Lacombe. Sent to the near boards. Blue line. Tipped to the red line. A dump in by Lacombe. Sent out by the Knights to the red line. John Carlson passes. Ducks getting a line change. Knights 2. Far circle. Tough angle shot. Hart saves it. Holds on at 13-11. Yeah, it happens. I'm sure it would have been huge news if they went to 18. I'm sure that'll be the next collective bargaining agreement. Did we do the Dorofeyev goal? Yeah, let's do it real quick. Coughlin up ahead, Hurdle tipped it into the zone. John Carlson got it, couldn't clear it by Barbashev to Dorofeyev, and he buried it. Not much Dostal could do. Whoops. Yeah. So you get probably usually with preseason, that flips too. So I think you always have 10 home games. It's just is it 8 regular season and 2 preseason, or is it 9 regular season and 1 preseason? That's the, cuz they charge the same price for the preseason, which is a complete joke. And then you see people try to get like maybe $10 for them because nobody wants to see the preseason. Almost nobody. All right, I think icing on the Knights was the call. I didn't even look at what the Packers have, if it's 9-8 or 8-9. All right, Granlund versus Dowd, if we can ever get them to line up. Dowd, get in there already. Jeez Louise. Face off. Hey, we got one on the first attempt. The linesman did a thing. Unbelievable. Red line for the Ducks. They send it back in. Zellweger centered it. Shot. Seneca. Ducks were celebrating like they thought they scored, but no goal there. Hannafin gets sent to the box, though. Slashing on Hannafin. And earlier, Trouba got sent for embellishment. That's why we had a 4-on-4. All right, I didn't see the Hannafin slash, but I was looking away. They have guys with stopwatches in the penalty box? Are you kidding me? Is that just backup, I hope? Oh my gosh, false start on the draw. We got one, and I guess that's it. You can't have more than one clean draw with these clown shoes linesmen. Eichel kicked again. Face off. Carlson won it. Knights clear it. Great behind the net cam. Now corner cam. Just go back to the regular cam, please. Holy cow. I've had 3 different shots. Finally, we get back to the regular one. And the Ducks take it behind their own net. Already 20 seconds expired on their power play. And neutralize. Sent. Kreider gets it back to John Carlson. Now Carlson drops it back. Finally passed to the right wing. Terry into the O-zone. Marner trying to get it out of there. And it's cleared down the length of the ice by the Knights. Ducks have done absolutely nothing on this power play, and 1 minute is already gone. 11:45 to go in Anaheim. Ducks need 3 goals. Otherwise, this game and series is over. Far circle, Ducks along the boards into the far corner. McTavish trying to dig it out. And it's cleared by the Knights. Wow. This has been a... Ducks have 1 goal on the power play, but they also gave up a shorty. So not been a great night for their special teams. Sent out 1-on-1. Knights actually 2-on-1. Sent towards the net, but wide. Rebound, Theodore. That shot blocked into the near corner. 10 seconds on the Ducks power play. Theodore's shot saved. Excuse me, by Dostal. That's it. Power play over. Didn't get a. I don't think they got a shot. If they did, they got maybe one or two. I don't think they had any. They can't even get it out of their own zone now. Taken away by Barbashev to Coughlin, who sends it behind the net. Barbashev near corner. Theodore shot blocked. Pass to the far circle. Ducks send it ahead. Near circle towards the net. Washi falls down behind the net. Sent out by the Knights to the neutral zone. Pass to the near boards. Pardon my voice. Need a Ricola. Sent in by the Knights again. All right. Sent ahead into the near circle. Seneca tried to center it. Far circle shot. Saved by Hart. Player is down for the Ducks at 9:40. Of course, they're not showing the guy that's down on the ice. Well, God forbid TNT shows you what just happened. Glove save, Carter Hart. He held on. 22-9, the shots. Ducks, but 4-1 the score, Knights. So it's looking like, I mean, it's not over yet, but it's over. So it's looking like it'll be Vegas at Colorado Wednesday, May 20th at 7 o'clock. So the conference finals, they don't have times yet for the East. The West, of course, will all be at 7 o'clock. Actually, every game. Except for Game 4, they don't have a time on a Tuesday. Why is that? Huh. All right. So 6 of the 7 games so far in the West, if necessary, are going to be at 8 Eastern. At least I assume it's Eastern. They don't exactly say. Yeah, there it is. All times Eastern. All right. So Wednesday for Knights Avalanche. Still don't know if the East will start Tuesday or Thursday, but we'll know after Saturday night. Not looking like a doubleheader. This looks like the final hockey doubleheader. Yeah, the only thing I find myself watching in preseason is for the young guys and just to make sure the regulars don't get injured. But preseason's become less and less interesting. So few regulars play, and rightfully so, but that's why I think you should have your out-of-conference games in the first month. Just to have like a tune-up. False start on the draw, for the love of God. Gonna need a drink to finish this one up. I think you should play NFC versus AFC early on as sort of a warm-up. And so in case you lose, you're not, out of it. Another false start. Dowd gets kicked. My gosh. Oh my gosh, that one was clean? They let that one go. Sent out by the Knights to the red line. Dump in to the near corner. Behind the net. Near side. Trouba couldn't keep it in. Barbashev passes. Taken to the far circle. Shot wide. Rebound. Sent to the near circle. Another shot. I think that was Eichel. Good save on that one by Dostal. Towards the net. Went through the crease and still didn't score. I didn't see who that was for the Ducks. I think it was Granlund. Near circle for the Knights. Pass knocked away. That was from Carlson. Carlson with a K. Ducks. Leo Carlson sends it around. Yeah, Leo Carlson's been kind of quiet, I think, for the Ducks. Just going off of memory. John Carlson sends it. Leo towards the net, sends it wide through the crease into the far corner. VL pass sent by John Carlson. Taken away, though, by the Knights. Sent to the neutral ice. And Howden sends it to the side of the net. Ducks play it to the far side. Dowd there to pick it up. Dowd in the far corner. And sent around. Far side. Ducks try to send it out. Okay, good. That phone's charged. Let me charge this one. Knights have it in their own zone. We only got 7:40 to play. Ducks quickly running out of time. Might be icing in the call against the Knights. Ow, there's my knee. Right, the preseason. And yeah, mainly just don't get injured. Plus, they're all available. I have the NFL Plus subscription, so I get to see any preseason game I want live. All right, to the near side. Pass dump in by Hurdle for the Knights. Dorofeyev, no, that's Sisson's tracking it down, harassed by Trouba. Washi sends it to the far corner. Saad with it, near circle, taken away. Saad gets it back behind the net. Saad sends it to the far boards. They keep it in. Shot knocked away from Saad in front of the crease. Sent out by the Ducks. And icing on the Ducks. Oh, my. Yep, so let's go ahead and remove Game 6 from the slate. I don't think that one is happening. I don't think I'm making a big, bold statement here either. And it does kind of stink because it's just the one hockey game then Saturday. For whatever reason, the WNBA is off. Red line dump in by the Knights. It's in the near corner. We haven't had a shot on goal. I guess the Knights got one recently. There's a goal tipped in by the Knights. 5-1. And I'm sure the Ducks, that's Dorofeyev's 9th. He has 2 in the 3rd. Wow. Dostal played it behind the net. They tipped it. Dorofeyev. No, that wasn't Dorofeyev. It's not Dorofeyev. Oh, it was. Okay. Barbashev was celebrating like he tipped it. It ended up just going 5-hole through Dostal under his skate and in. $6.20. Seriously, I will just comment. I will root for a good game in the Western Conference. I really have zero rooting interest in this matchup. I don't want either team. I really don't think the Knights are going to give much of a battle to the Avalanche, but we'll see. Hopefully it happens. Wear them out for the finals. And hopefully whoever wins the East wins the Cup. Dorofeyev unassisted is 9th of the playoffs. He's had 2 in the 3rd period to break it open for the Knights. Knights pass to the near circle. We got just over 5.5 to play now. Ducks in their own zone. Pass ahead. Hannafin behind his own net sends it, but not out. Kolsar trying to get it out. Seriously, what has Leo Carlsson done this series? He does have 7 assists in the playoffs, so maybe I'm being too harsh, but I don't feel like he's scored much. How many goals? I mean, 5:11 to go. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Goal leaders this postseason: Dorofei of 8, Howden, Dorofei of 9, Howden 8, Marner 7, McKinnon 7, Boldy 7, Stankoven 7, a bunch with 6. And Dostal has been lifted with 5:11 to go. Yep, the Sabres tried the same thing down big against Montreal. All right, 6-on-5, empty net for the Ducks. The draw is held in, sent wide, far boards. Blue line, Trouba shot into the near boards. Gauthier sent out, missed Trouba. Maybe the Knights. Well, it'll be icing. Nope, it's not icing. So it must have been a Duck pass. Skated in for the Ducks. Far side, that's Terry. Back to the blue line. Terry in the far corner. Centered it to the near circle. Or I should say passed it. Glove save, Hart. But I think that one was wide of the net at 4:28. Golden Knights. Knights. Should just be Vegas Knights. I hate that golden thing. So dumb. That is the under 6 media timeout. All right. So Mystics Fever and Sky Mercury tomorrow. Sabres Canadiens Saturday. That's it. Don't think I have any baseball I can squeeze in. Is there I'll look. I don't think so, though. Sunday. Yeah, no WNBA Saturday. Sunday, WNBA. Monday, if necessary. Otherwise, WNBA doubleheader. Yeah, only if it's a Game 7, if the Sabres win in Montreal on Saturday. So Tuesday, the only way there's hockey is if the Canadiens close out the series Saturday night. That's crazy. They would have gone 7-game series, 6-game series, 2 days rest, and they got to start their next round. And the Canes have had plenty of rest after a sweep of the Flyers. Yes. Hey, 25 likes. Not bad. Yeah, 30's the goal every game, I'd say, from now on. But we'll take 25. But thanks, Ricky. Yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Does help support the channel. I thank you all. Follow on Twitch. We're up to 60 followers on Twitch. That's crazy. Just wish I could get the average so I can get monetized or ads or whatever they call it. Partner. All right, back from commercial. Still 6-on-5. Empty net for the Ducks. Dowd steps in. We have an ice level cam. Knights send it behind the net after the draw win. They send it out. Neutral zone. Carlson passed it. Shot by Dowd was blocked. Trouba knocked away in an easy tap-in goal. Nope, they said no goal. Played with a high stick. TNT, you can not put 6 up there because it's not a goal, you dummies. Ref immediately waved it off and put his hand up for a high stick. It was knocked down by Carlson with a K with a high stick. So, easy call. above his shoulder. That's an easy call. I don't know why TNT ever bothered to put 6 up there. That's stupid. And I'm hoping Buffalo wins. I'm with you, Ricky. I hope so. But again, I wouldn't be heartbroken if Montreal won either. I'd be pulling for Montreal all the way. All right. Seneca gets it. Oh, they had to put Dostal back in the net briefly. Let's see if they pull him. It's in the, yep, now he's off again. Extra attacker. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Knights. That is icing at 3:36. Jeez Louise. I think Buffalo has a good chance to win. Yep. Carve up the Ducks. What's the car? Car ducks? Fire ducks? I don't know how to get the... I can't get those emojis anymore. Yep, 7 Central, 8 for the teams involved. 8 o'clock at night. Incredible. Yes, hopefully it's a good game either way. This game's been a bit of a clunker. It was 3-0 Vegas in the first, and the Ducks never really got into it. They just couldn't get anything beyond 1 goal. All right, pass in the near circle to the far boards. To the near side. And sent out. Behind the net. Let's see. I don't know. What am I saying? They send it on net. My brain is cooked. And another icing on Vegas at 2:51. Ugh. Done with the Ducks. We'll show off the mammoth hat for a little bit. I do like that color for the mammoth. If I was gonna get a hoodie, I'd get it in that color. But I'm gonna be holding off on hoodies for a while, I think. Shot by Gauthier wide, kept in by the Ducks. Lacombe sends it to the far circle. Puck knocked away. Shot by Lacombe, too high. Kept in again by the Ducks. Lacombe down low. Gets it back. Far circle shot. Wide. Rebound. Tip to the near corner. 2:15 to go in Anaheim at the Honda Center. And I think we got a penalty. Did somebody... Hart's mask is off again. What is going on? Yeah, I used to be able to get them on my phone too. I've had trouble though. Oh, Hart needs a skate repair too. We're going to have a little bit of a delay. Yep, I just saw his blade go flying after that shot apparently. Oh, I guess he took his mask off because of the skate blade. He's on his left pad and pushing off at the right to get to the bench. I don't know, man. Play without a skate. I don't know why the goalies can just take the mask off and get a call. Yeah, we'll see. I'm Buffalo first, then Montreal. But I hear you. I hear you. Punch out of the Ducks. Well, if Montreal prevails over Buffalo, or whoever wins Buffalo-Montreal plays the Carolina Hurricanes. It's the Knights that are playing the Avalanche. I don't know. I'm sick of the Avalanche. Sick of the Knights. Ducks I hate. Wait, Tiger Duck? Well, I don't know. They're allowed, I guess, for equipment repairs. He lost a skate blade. I mean, yeah. All right. Do we have to see torts? Peter, come on. All right. We're finally back. Wait a minute. They got a power play? They sent Barbashev? Okay. I didn't see the ref announce it. Far face-off circle. And a puck tipped into the netting above the glass at 2:08. So what did Barbashev do? Oh, he's serving it. You're right. Chance. That's exactly what they called. Delay of game equipment. So Barbashev is just is serving it. It was a penalty. I mean, I guess you'd want your goalie to do that rather than give up a goal for not being able to push off with your skates. So that's why the Ducks are on the power play. They did call a delay a game. 1:48 to go. All right, 27 likes. Thank you. Ref must have the over. A different person, or you're the turkey. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, it would be interesting. Again, it's probably going to be Carolina, Colorado, if I'm honest. Is that a rock or a mountain? I can't see. Or a dumpling. Is that a dumpling duck? All right, to the near side. Shot was wide into the far corner. Ducks keep it in. Shot again wide. And sent out by the Knights to the neutral zone. Lacombe, no, we got a whistle. Come on, just let the clock go. My God, what happened now? Get this game over with. What'd they do? Knock it down with a high stick? Does that mean they're going to have to bring Dostal back out? Ay, ay, ay. Yep, 29-21 on the shots. I think Dostal may have got... Nope, yeah, Dostal's out there. We'll see if he heads off. Neutral ice for the Ducks. I still don't see Dostal heading to the bench. Well, they put the extra attacker on before he got there. And, yep. Finally, under a minute to go in this masterpiece. That's a Stooges reference, by the way. All right. I think Shemp said it. Lacombe, blue line. Terry tipped Granlund towards the crease. Hart down. Did he freeze it? He's laying on his stick as well at 37.6. Oh my gosh. Torts and Carter Hart to the frickin' Western Conference Finals. You've got to be kidding me. Get back to 1-8. This is a joke. Vegas wouldn't even have made the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. They had so many overtime games, just like the Kings, I know. You got to get back to 1-8. This should not be a conference finals matchup. Should have been the Stars or the Wild getting to the conference finals. I guess if you go division winners, though, it still could have been the Knights, but they should have had a tougher competition than the Ducks in the second round. Knights send it down. They were nice enough not to score on the empty net from the red line. Just get this clock over with. It's actually a little bit of good sportsmanship by the Knights, I gotta say. Backhander sent wide. We got 5 seconds. Ducks keep it in towards the net. Hart, one more freeze of the puck. Are you kidding me? Are they going to make a draw happen, or can we call this game over? I think the game's over. 5-4 is your final. I thought for sure they were going to say freeze of the puck, and they're going to blow it dead. All right, handshake line coming up. 5-1 your final. 48 votes in the poll. The 58% of those votes were correct. That Vegas would prevail. I have no idea. I'm not really going to cheer for anybody in the Western Conference Finals. Jeez Louise. Wait, what? No, that's okay. Oh, the delay. Yeah. No worries. No, you're fine. It's goals that we don't want spoiled, Chance. No worries. Running out of good. Yeah, I know. I'm really hoping Buffalo or Montreal. If it doesn't happen, then yes, Carolina over whoever ends up coming out of the West. Dorofeev announced as the first star. I haven't gotten the others yet. Still a victory drink or a shot. Elimination day shot. You met Mo? That's incredible, Peter. That's awesome. I have to pee really bad. I could do a shot. Apple juice. Nice. Just like Phil. Yeah, no, I agree. Philly, Pittsburgh should not have been a first-round matchup. Carolina, Philly should have been a first-round matchup, not a second-round matchup. A dryer at Sears. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's really sad how much they got ripped off. You know, they never really realized the money. I feel like they were taken advantage of by Columbia. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I agree. Other way around, I'll say Buffalo, Montreal, then Carolina. I agree. Oh, yeah, so Vegas wins the series. All right, I can quick grab a shot. What was it, 4-2? I know, exactly. Yeah, it was good for the channel, too. Yeah, I'll go get one. I'll be right back. Like and subscribe before you head on out. The final shot total was 32-21. We have one, maybe two more second round games. That's it. Sabres Canadiens Saturday. If the Sabres win, Canadiens at Sabres Monday. Otherwise, WNBA until Wednesday. No WNBA Saturday, though. All right. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll go get one. I'll go get a shot. The Bunny True Fan. Game over. Hello. Yeah, I'm going to get one. I'll be right back. can't find my Dale Jr. shot glass. I don't know what I did with it. Fudge. All right, I guess we're going with SeaWorld, and this one might be a double shot. I used to have tons of shot glasses. I don't know what I did with them all. Yeah, no, shots on goal. We're doing one shot. I couldn't find my Dale Jr. shot glass. That's like the one. I gotta look around for that. All right, get this damn Knights hat off my head. All right, here we got the Devils within reach here. Finish things off instead of that one. All right, cheers to Ducks Elimination Day as a Kings fan. All right, this might be a double shot. Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. If I could get a sponsorship gig with them, holy cow. That would be ideal. 35% alcohol, I think. Yeah, 70 proof. All right, to all the Los Angeles Kings fans out there, cheers to Mighty Ducks Elimination Day. I don't think I can finish a double. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a SeaWorld. I misspoke. This is actually, I think this is from Underwater World in Minnesota, in the Mall of America. I take that back. I do have a SeaWorld one that somebody gave me, but I think that it says Underwater Adventures Aquarium. I think it's called Underwater World. And I know the ring light is reflecting bad. Let me turn that. Oh, now you can barely see it. So I didn't finish my shot. I think it's a double, but here we go. Bottoms up. Oh, sorry, just hit the back of the throat. It always does that. That's the stuff. I usually add a little scotch to it to take away the sweetness too. But hey, just want to thank everybody. We finally got past I think 1730 on subs. We're at 1733. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. And we got to 29. If you haven't liked, please like. Yeah, I think it is I think it's called Underwater World. Hang on, I'll double check. I think it's Minnesota. Yeah, Sea Life at Mall of America. I think that's it. Maybe they changed the name since I've been there. This is an old glass. Somehow I kept that. Yeah, explore at Underwater World. Yeah, so it's at the Mall of America. Okay, Dorofeyev, the first star. Granlund, the second star. Are you absolutely kidding me? Ducks voters. I mean, what? And Hart the third. You gave Dorofeyev for 2 goals, but not, I don't know, Mitch Marner for a goal and assist. You went with Granlund for the Ducks. That's an FU to the nice parting shot. Yeah, thanks, the Bunny True Fan. Good night. Peter to the Ducks, yeah. Yeah, shots on goal. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, sorry, I had the wrong one. I've never been. I just like my parents or people that have been there have gotten me stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Whole bottle. What's up? The Kings, yes. Yep. Nice small juice box. Yeah, don't drink if you're not 21. Not condoning underage drinking. Yeah, I think it's Underwater World. It's in the Mall of America. Yeah, it's a pretty good. It's got a nice shark on it. I know I turned off the light. I can't hold it steady. There's another one. They do have some sharks. They have lots of other stuff, but it's like you can walk through it like a tunnel. There's just glass above you and at the sides, and the fish can go to the sides or above you. It's pretty cool. I probably haven't been there since my first son was born back in like 2000. I don't know, maybe sometime in the 2010s, maybe. I can't remember. Hey, Ricky, it paid off. We're at 32 likes. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Chance, for the gold coin. I know I need to get the vertical streams so that those can show up, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't know if I have the software. No, it's peanut butter whiskey. It's peanut butter whiskey. I said I usually add a little bit of scotch to the whiskey to take away a little bit of the sweetness. Thanks, Ricky. Celebratory gold coin, yeah. Boy, I think my left knee swelled a little bit. I don't know what I did to it. The Packers own a store in the mall to troll the Vikings? I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, I figured I don't have the Ring camera on, and then I'll just look really dark, so. Thanks, Kieran. Appreciate it. Yep, thanks. All right, I think we're caught up. Hope to see you for WNBA doubleheader tomorrow. If not, we'll see you Saturday for Game 6, Canadians hosting, actually, in, Game 6 in Montreal, Sabres at Canadians. Canadians lead the series 3-2. That's what I'm saying. How in the world do you give Granlund the second star instead of Marner? Marner ended the game immediately. He had a goal. He had an assist. What more do you need? You give Dorofeyev the number one star, too? They were already up 3-1 in the third. I didn't understand. Yeah, you too, Peter. Thank you. Yeah, have a good night. Yep, gotcha. All right, guys. If you have anything left in your Thursday, have a great Thursday. Have a terrific Friday. Have a great start to your weekend. Hope to see you soon in the next one, if not soon after. Sinbin Stream signing out, wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I really can't thank you guys enough. You guys are all very kind. I really appreciate the support. I enjoy doing this. It's very fun. The only thing that ever feels like work is doing thumbnails. So, all right. Have a good one. Take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Good night and bye-bye.